All right, we now have South Carolina, Carlos Cortes, Alex Destino, and Will Crowe, accompanied by the head coach, Chad Holbrook. Coach, we'll open it up with a statement from you, and then we'll hand it over to the players for questions.
Well, obviously, it was an important game. We played pretty well. Obviously, Will was terrific. He's been a leader of our team and our program for a number of years now. He's a special player in my book. I always have a close place in my heart for him because he could have signed after his injury, and he didn't want to end his career at South Carolina on that note. And I'm glad he obviously came back and led our team and had that moment today in the SEC tournament and threw really well. I think the nation's getting to see what a gifted hitter Carlos Cortes is, and it was certainly good to see him swing the bat the way he did today with 2 3-run homers and impressive feet. And the more and more he gets comfortable, the better he'll be. He's certainly a fun player to watch, one of the more gifted hitters I've ever had the chance to coach. And Alex is doing extremely well as well and swinging the bat in 3 hits today, and he's getting comfortable too. So we're swinging the bats pretty good down here. We've had some pretty good power numbers in our 3 games and put some runs up on the board and got some momentum going, and hopefully we can continue that into tomorrow.
All right, questions for the players.
Will, how did you kind of feel about your stuff today? It seemed like you had a lot of confidence in that slider, especially today.
Just in the pen, I knew that I was going to be able to throw my fastball both sides of the plate, and then the slider as well was pretty tight in the bullpen. So I knew I was going to be able to command the zone and really go after people today with those 2 pitches, and felt like I was pretty comfortable with it.
Jeff Owens, Spurs and Feathers. Carlos, what was going through your mind in those 2 at-bats when you hit the home runs, especially after you had been walked so much? What was going through your mind when you stepped up there, and what were you looking for?
I was just looking for a pitch to drive, and I got it, and not looking to really hit a home run, just trying to drive something in the gap to keep the bats moving and putting more runs on the board, because the more runs we put up, the easier it makes the pitcher's jobs.
Carlos, personally, where's your confidence right now? How are you feeling at the plate?
I feel good. Seeing the ball pretty well, but we don't. It's more for my team. We don't want to lose, and we don't want this to end. So I just kind of want to stay behind them and just feed energy to them.
Alex, what do you attribute the power surge in this team? I mean, you've hit, 7 home runs into 3 games now, and where do you think that's coming from this team?
Just confidence. I mean, I like Coach said, I think we've been swinging the bat pretty well this whole tournament, and wind's blowing good in Hoover. We heard all coming in, it's a graveyard, and having that good first game with some guys seeing the ball leave the park instilled confidence in them, and for the rest of the hitters, seeing that, I mean, if you hit a ball hard in the air, it can reward you here. So just guys being confident going up there, trying to find pitches that they can drive, like Carlos said, and just kind of not wanting to lose and doing everything they can to put runs on the board. So I attribute most of the confidence. Just swinging good bats right now.
Will, how big were those 3rd and 4th innings for you? They just missed the home run and then loaded the bases the next inning. How big was it to get out of those just giving up 1?
I mean, it's huge. Anytime that you can get out of an inning where guys are seeing, like the guy that almost hit the home run, he saw that pitch good, and then when I got the bases loaded, anytime you can get out of the inning without more than 1 run or 0 runs, it's huge for your team, especially it puts confidence in them and our hitters and gives them another opportunity to go up there, and we're still ahead and we still have the lead, so it was huge.
Kind of like Spurs and Feathers. Will, kind of going off of that, you were up at 91 pitches, I think, there, and you were able to get 2 more innings. Did you change your mindset there, and how important was it for you to give your team 2 more innings?
Well, I just knew that we had a few guys that threw some pitches earlier in the week, and I needed to go out and give 6, 7 innings if I could, and I just wanted to pitch the contact and let my defense work. We got a great defense, and just doing everything I could to keep the ball on the ground or pop-ups or things, and just to give myself more of a chance to go deeper in the game.
Alex, you've hit a lot of home runs. I'm wondering what your impression of Carlos and what he did today is, and who had the longest home run?
He definitely beat me today, that's for sure. But no, Carlos, like Coach said, everybody's seeing he's not becoming. I think he is one of the better hitters in the country. And for pitchers next year, I mean, for the rest of this tournament and going into next year, I mean, good luck. Very confident hitter, very good hitter, very sound hitter for a freshman. So it's been very exciting to watch, given a lot of energy and excitement to our team throughout the year. And especially with this recent surge he's going on, it's chose a great time to do it. We were laughing about that coming in here. I mean, he chose a great time to start doing this. So, I mean, just gives us something to feed off of, and just very exciting to watch.
To your left.
Matt Connolly with the state. Carlos, has it been hard to be so patient when you've been walked so many times as well? And what's kind of your mindset as far as with them trying to pitch around you as well?
Honestly, most of the pitches haven't been really close to the zone, so it wasn't like hard to be patient. But it's good just giving guys opportunity to drive in runs, so that makes it easier as well.
Alex, you mentioned confidence. Just where's the team's confidence right now? And do you guys feel like you're finally getting offensively to the point where you thought you could be at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I mean, we obviously feel good. We know whoever we're going to play tomorrow is going to have a good arm at us. So just kind of knowing that and embracing that and being ready to accept the fact that somebody's going to be very good on the mound plays a huge role into it. And I think knowing that and being able to adjust and set an approach before the game plays a huge role for the hitters. So just kind of going off of that the rest of the tournament. And I mean, if we're lucky enough to play into the postseason, then we'll carry that same mindset to them.
Anything else for the players? Thank you, guys. You guys can step down. Thank you. We'll start here with the coach.
Chad, when you watch a guy like Carlos throughout the year, what do you kind of see about his approach? He's just able to put such a charge in the ball. Do you see something in his mechanics or anything that just kind of takes him to the next level?
He was hitting them that far when he was in 10th grade at our baseball camp, to be honest with you. And but he just started to get comfortable. His dad has done a tremendous job coaching him and teaching him the game. He's a better baseball player. He got labeled as a hitter, from the pro people. And I've found out as I've been around him daily that he's a really good player. He knows how to run the bases. I know he made a mistake today, but he has great instincts about the game. And all he needed to do was to get confident and get comfortable. And he did that. Early in the season he wasn't comfortable, and he was probably pressing a little bit too much, chasing pitches out of the strike zone. But now he's kind of comfortable and doing well, and you can see his swing is as beautiful a swing as you'll see in baseball, pro or college. And he's just getting confident now and swinging the bat the way he's capable of swinging it.
Right here in the front row, to your right.
Chad, given the pressure you guys were under coming into here, how much fun was this today?
Well, you just got to try to take it one game at a time. Baseball's a tough game, and this league we play in is very, very difficult. And the things that have been thrown at my team this year, no one's faced the adversity that we've faced from an injury standpoint, from losing our best players, from a pitching standpoint, or losing our All-American closer, or it's been one thing after another. So to see my team come down here, catch their breath, play the way they're capable of playing, is very satisfying to me. That being said, we got some more baseball to play. We want to keep winning, and we have a team that's capable of winning. And now that we have a rested bullpen, maybe and we'll throw Adam Hill tomorrow, and maybe we can stay in the game and try to find a way to win another one.
Chad, not only Cortes' homers, but he's doing it on not getting a whole lot of pitches to see. I mean, I think he's been walked 8 times in 3 games. Just how impressive has that been?
Well, he's just taking his walks. He's being patient. He's very comfortable. He understands the game, and he understands that if the team benefits if he'll not chase pitches out of the strike zone and get on base. And Carlos can do some things on the bases for us from time to time as well. So he's a gifted baseball player that wasn't necessarily blessed with the greatest body in the world, and that was kind of what was going against him. in regards to why he's probably at school, to be honest with you. If he was 6'2" and 185, you know, we wouldn't see sitting up here talking about him. And, but I'm certainly glad he's at the University of South Carolina and proving to people around the college baseball world that he's a gifted player. And he's certainly a fun kid to be around as well. Great kid and great personality and loves to play. And those kind of kids are fun to be around.
Do you have any explanation for this kind of late season power surge?
No, I really don't, other than I've always felt we were a better offensive team than we've shown all year. And I know y'all got tired of hearing me say that. I've just felt that way. And I don't think 2 games proves that we're a good offensive team, but I was expecting to see some flashes of this throughout the season. And I think guys have finally relaxed and taken a deep breath, and you know, they just kind of rallied around each other and said, you know, we're not gonna go out not playing our best baseball. If we go out, we're gonna go out trying hard, competing, representing the jersey that we wear and the right way, and fight to the bitter end. And I'm a proud coach seeing them do that.
Coach, you mentioned having to kind of refresh bullpen a little bit. Who's going to be available tomorrow, and do you think Josh could potentially come
Well,
back?
we all see, it's all, you know, who's available is always a day-to-day thing. You know, we see how they feel the next day. But I would think Reagan will be available, and, you know, Reed Scott will probably be back in the mix a little bit. Coley, we didn't throw much today, and 35 pitches, so we'll see how he bounces back. I'm not sure on that one, but, you know, and Tyler's, you know, I don't know if he'll be ready tomorrow or not, but who knows? Adam Hill maybe have 7 or 8 in him tomorrow, and we can just throw Adam and Josh and try to stay in the game, and maybe a ball will fall in for us.
One more right here, Coach.
What did you see from Will when he ran into trouble and was able to get out of it a few
Well,
times?
we had some good fortune. You know, that ball hit the top of the wall there. It could have been a different game if that ball goes out. But he bared down with runners out there and less than 2 outs and runners in scoring position. Got a couple big outs there, and then struck their best hitter out, I guess, with the bases loaded, if I remember right. He's either second and third of the bases loaded when he struck out Bond. So he has a way of pitching his best in very important spots. And he certainly bowed his neck when the game was in the balance there, and got us out of that jam. And then we kind of caught our breath and put some runs up on the board, and kind of cruised from that point forward.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.